Welcome back, Five Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. We are back live with the best of 5 series between Radical Centrist and Gargamel. Right now, it is 3-0 up for Radical Centrist, but that doesn't stop Gargamel at all. He ain't heard Nobel just yet. He's getting the Nobel Prize, I guess. I'm very sorry. That just comes with the as a free perk for being a DAO. That just is inevitable. That jokes are going to be an absolute inevitability. Alright, we are 3-0 up for Radical, who has had some or a lot of success with Ukraine. And Gargamel this time trying as the Germans. The map in question is the Ravine. Very fitting name here. Alright, let's see where this leads us. That's going to be a good one. There is an oil derrick in the middle, hotly contested. Gargamel is the first to take the punch out here. Ooh, but also the first to lose the rifle. Nicely pulling back his Radical. And thus, advantages are stacking up. Radical here, but trying for a flank this time around. Mexican standoff has been established. Close fire action. Oh, that was a double kill. Double synchronized AoE. One spotter is Gargamel, one at a time. This is a tense early game, but I say I love those Mexican sounds. Right now, it's so hard to yeah, right now, oh my god. Now the snowball commences. Oh, that is a rank up as well as a complete wipe. He wiped 800 more in terms of rifles. That's 8 kills. One rifle equals $100 and one prayer. That's how things are rolling in post-World War II Germany. Scarcity of everything, but not a scarcity of men, apparently. One small miss micro. Correct. That was just what happened there. He's trying again with another flank. This time he's trying to snack the engineer, but I think Gargamel is wise to it. Sink them deep into the mix. Oh! I know we got a here, but Gargamel is very wise to this, because he did indeed sent one rifle to the right, and was trying to intercept the rocket soldiers that are inevitably going to come out. I really love the addition of the late medic. So the idea here is, he has a lot of bruised infantry, but those infantry are absolutely going to stack up if they're being patched up by a single medic. Some people are going early medics, like 2 or 3 of them, and that is overkill, because that deprives your army of firepower. But here we have just one late medic patching up the army. I really like the game plan from Gargamel thus far. And Radical early on had a little bit of an advantage in his timing, but yeah, he's fallen far behind now. 1k trade behind. Army value is just not even comparable. Look at this. The army value is basically 1 APC, and a Grenadier and a Green. APC is trying to find something, but the infantry block is nicely stacked up back home. My goodness, if he runs this in as well, he's going to be an absolute disaster. Oh my goodness! Hail Mary? Okay, he gets one crush. And immediately has to haul ass back to base because he is countered. Oh my goodness, and there were some rifles out still. He is getting those grenadiers as well as no. Okay. So at least the Derrick and this time Radical Centrist manages not to blow up his own APC. A little callback to game number 3, I think it was. His econ is fine, but his army certainly isn't. I'll take a look at the basics. What about the I guess. Army value. Yeah! That's what we're talking about. Production, right now we have an MCV spawning right on in. Gargamel is going for light tanks, and he already has a sizable army here. 2 wind-up toys, the 3rd one being added. Is there a 4th one coming? No, Harvester as well as a Service Depot. So 4 Harvesters into Service Depot, into MCV, into tank production. And 3 wind-up toys for the little pushing power. Man, that would have such a nasty timing. Right now there's not a single rocket for Gargamel for a Radical out just yet. He could get obliterated. That's the first rocket appearing now. Gargamel is trying to guess and intercept the MCV on the left-hand side, so he kind of lost out on that gamble, but the army is completely out of position. And now we are going to have a really good position for Gargamel to assault the ore lines. Radical, it is looking radically bad for you right now. Where's the Rifle Scout going? No, he's not gonna see this. This was completely out of sight, out of mind. This is gonna hit completely without any indication whatsoever. Radical is going for the power though. Uh-oh. The micro from Gargamel on this side, but that's gonna harvest here. Okay, power plants are dying. ABC. Soaking up so much fire. One harvester, one refinery. He trades all that for basically his entire Grenadier APC combo, as well as half an army for Gargamel. The other half might get snapped up though, because right now there's front lines, and wind-up toys, line tanks aren't doing that. Anything but frontliners. They are a lot of things. They're fast. They're paper mache vehicles. I wouldn't even say glass cannon. You know, usually in RTS you have the design of a glass cannon, but a glass cannon implies that you're actually doing damage. Those are not glass cannons. Those are like glass forks, or I don't know, glass butter knives. They don't do damage. They're meant to be harassing and annoying, but they're not really fitting into the regular RTS paradigm. Tank really far forward. Yep. Nice footprint and this complete army got destroyed by Gargamel's leftovers. They didn't die to an army, they died to leftovers. Man, that was such a good trade once more for Gargamel, who's now light years ahead. Yep. Yeah, the assets are fairly even still, but in terms of the pressure is on. And the push got completely stifled. Gargamel got some peace and quiet to set up his bases perfectly. He's now got double base, double expansion, whereas Radical is operating on only one, and he had to rebuild a core refinery as well here. So he is definitely falling behind whatever the harvester count he's ahead there. He's actually pulling ahead in assets now, so his econ has been better courtesy of the earlier MCV. So I guess it evens out in a way, which is kind of surprising. It felt to me like Gargamel was way ahead. But it's not the case. Still though, we have 3 of rocket. Always good to single out some rockets. Okay, here's a little push. 1 rocket, 1 rifle, 1 tank, 1 prayer. Living on a wheel in prayer, I guess. It's again, early-ish Radadome for Radical, but he's now stalling in terms of his econ. Doesn't go for an airfield right away. No, he's the first. Here we base push. Here it is. So far, only finding the rifle trade. He's just slowly sniping away down the base, chipping away at them with pillboxes, turrets, keeping his army behind. Oh, he doesn't have this on the radar, however... Oh wait, that's the only war factory. He must notice immediately. If he doesn't turn around in time, his war factory is toast. His war factory is toast. Oh. There's the V2s ready yet once more. Oh! This side as well, he has to finish the touches on this base. That's like the chase with the V2. Here comes the Yak. Barely. Right in that center. Here we have the complete shell of the base. Heavy's service depot, that is big. Still no war factory production. Gargamel going for a counter radar. I know, that's right. On this side, we've got another push onto the stolen expansion. Man, this game is back and forth. I really can't call it right now. So, how are we looking economy-wise? Radicals on 7 harvesters, so defense still looking good. He has, however, been dislodged from this position. Man, okay, this game has been crazy creative with tanks. The heavy tank, as has been expected, the expected value of a medium tank against the heavy, not that great. As a result, oh wait, I'm just getting somebody with a chainsaw mowing down a tree in front of our house. So, you know, just the usual things. Living the countryside life. I have moved into redneck. City boy. Oh, that's such nice from Gargamel. Sitting in the tank. Oh, but the yacht strike. Absolute devastation. Infantry block is no more. Without, my goodness, this one tank. No way. Because he killed like 3 harvesters by now. Around 5 harvesters each. But the army should right now favor radical centrists. This has a lot of swings. Jeez. 43k assets though for radical, so he's in a great spot. I've heard a Tesla coil. Zapped something somewhere, but it wasn't just a scout. Oh, the hospital got played. Alright, time for some tax write-offs. Providing money for the charity. Oh, spy plane coming in. Sees that there is an expansion, and he also sees the army positioning. That's big. So he can just apply pressure with the V2. Truck down, second ore truck to follow. Down to the refinery. Man, surging the strike once more from Radical. His V2s have been on point, gotta say. Econ stalling though. So looking a bit bleak for him. Oh wait, the V2 got forgotten first. Just as I'm praising his army movement and his V2 micro, he's like, nah, not taking that praise. Last prediction from the army, yeah. Attack move, trying to sneak him out. Find him at the hospital. 2. I was about to say Heinz, they're no longer Heinz. 2 Blackhawks. The war factory got rebuilt in the south. I guess he didn't have any expansion over there. Like, he didn't have construction radius in his main base. Tech center now for Radical. What are we cooking up? What's it gonna be, the anchor? That's a 2-minute 30 timer until the GG push comes in. He's still mixing in V2s, which is an idea I really like. They can provide so much value from the backlines if there is ever an army with them. Yeah, wild goose chase here. This little detachment has not been found. Oh no! The old truck was so low that it actually got destroyed by the yachts. I mean, they do have a sizable amount. That's still not supposed to happen. Okay, might as well expand the ammo. Okay, but don't sack it. That is just terrible. That's objectively the worst play you could have made there. Landing. Oh no. Reinforcements from the Terrorbombs as well. Well, I think the Terrorbombs. So Terrorbombs come to place. This army has found its way into the circle on the surface as well. Oh! Bad is coming to worse. At least he's got line of sight advantage here. Man, the last couple of minutes he went so strong. After a stellar let himself get chased out the lab. Where's the Paramount go? Here's where the Paramount, right? The Parabadger. Huh. Black trucks appearing? Yep. makes sense against the Black Hawks. The turn radius on Black Hawk, it is too bad. And with that, the Black Hawk fleet being decimated to just one piece. 15 seconds on the Iron Curtain. I feel like that's probably it. Oh! Ah! You ran the at the air gun in the back of the base. And the artilleries! Okay. Archer and they run around the Iron Curtain. That was good. Yeah, there we go. Ammo base empty on the Black Hawk. Eye curtain has run out. Line is once more. Army decimated. Still a sizable army there. Radical. Ooh, that shot though. Artillery's definitely also looking at weight. And what a smooth game. Black trucks are sitting on top of the helipad, so definitely no Black Hawks for the time being. There is a very confused construction yard. I think is programmed the wrong address. Anyway, that is related to you lose the husk, and you lose the opportunity to deny your opponent 200 kill bounty. Because kill bounties are enabled per default, and now mammoth tanks are starting to come out. I think it's looking better and better for Radical. Now 17k up. This is smelling like a 4-0 to me. Surprisingly, Gargamel the Smurf Hunter, he has found his match. I guess it's because Radical is not a Smurf. It's just Radical. There were so many Smurfs. By the way, I found this replay on the Aura Ladder pool, and there he is using a Smurf name, Radical Centrist. He's going by Twitter Great ERB. Now, fair certain, this moniker has also been used by another player before. It's quite not really used. But yeah, but technically not a Smurf. I heard it should be up there. But it was enough. Wow. Last block connect. So Gargamel holding on for the time being somehow, but he's got the artillery. There's the next center. Tanya is probably gonna come out. Okay, that's curious. He's not getting the Tanya right now. There's also base push. I mean, I guess there's not much infantry on the field for the time being. It's more of a game start. My goodness, lights. They're doing damage. I would rather say that that's what they're called lights. Okay, in those numbers they can actually trade okay against the mammoths. There's a reason for why mammoths went extinct. They were fucking slow. Slow as molasses. Yeah, you don't want to get into rages with tusks though. Okay, almost a touchdown. I like this. Our power belongs to the light. Wait on that. Actually, not the worst here. Gets it out of the base. Tanya's ready. Lead her up. It's GG regardless. Now in defense. Once more, rocket drop on Paradrop into the econ. Power down. Gargamel has so many construction sites that he has to attend to. He must do it all right now at once. Oh, how's a tall order? Yeah, this is not looking to be dislodged anytime soon. 5 heavies, a mammoth, just a nice mixed Soviet army. The Soviet armored doctrine. This army wildly out of position. That's the main army. Did Tanya get sniped? Nope. And he missed her with the spy plane too, so that's not the worst thing that could happen. Yeah. He smelled the bait. Coming from a long time. Oh! That was a nice idea. Try to get the harvesters. And go the Yaks when they're looking for Tanya. And I'm gonna find her. 200 vision range. Yaks are map packs. Oh, she's running. This game. That is surely going to be the game. Unless they're fantastic game number 4. This has been absolute the gold standard of Allies versus Soviets. One of my favorite games that I've caused in recent history. So, we are going to be back with game number 5. This one has been wildly swinging back and forth. 4-0 for Radical right now, but Gargamel ain't no quitter. See you in game 5.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
And for game number 5, we are on Stagera. Map I haven't caused before, haven't seen it just yet. Let's analyze it. But I like the concept. Very saturated colors. Looks like a mess of a Game Boy Color game. Does anybody remember those tiles? It reminds me a little bit of Zelda Link's Awakening of the Game Boy Color. Or if you played it on the what's it called? The Super Game Boy and the Super Nintendo. You could choose the color schemes, you could choose different gradients. Obviously way more detailed than the Game Color was able to produce, but still, I like the color scheme. Yeah, that makes me officially old. I've come to terms with it, you know. People are offering me their seats on the bus now. Actually, I'm doing more physical exercise than I did back in my 20s. I'm feeling way fitter. It's just that, you know, the numbers are going up. Let's put it that way. But I have a very proud moment recently when I was out in Prague with my class and or the head teacher of my class, and we played laser tag, and it tracked the score for everybody, and I came in second in between all those like 18-year-olds who were pumped full of energy and pumped with adrenaline and gamer fuel or whatever their energy drink choices a monster. And yeah, I actually scored in second place, which was like, yes, I still got it. Little humble brag there. Or maybe it's just that my class are shit at laser tag. May also apply. Both of those statements may be true. Anyway, game number 5, Gargamel does have his Gargamel is Soviet this time around. Holy smokes, it's a Ukraine guy. Refraining from any political commentary right now. Because I do wish Ukraine all the best. Anyway, Radical Engineer is taking a video there. This is a cool position. I like this, being positioned right in this little ravine. And then there's barrels. You can't find any other spot that you see capture from other than right next to the barrels. So either you blow the barrels up first and give away that you're on the derrick, or you just take the risk and if a random stray rifle shot blows up the barrels, engineer goes marshmallow. Oh, the Grenadiers. There's the second power plant. It's been online way ahead of time. Radical has been very forward-thinking, I guess. Damn, son. Okay, with that, we're gonna have a third harvester added. Not the greatest early game yet once more for Gargamel, but it does have a decent infantry army for now. Obviously, not gonna stack up. I like the flak truck. Flak truck right now is not really countered by anything, so it can poke away at the army. It can even snipe away at some of the rocket soldiers, and that would be the intended purpose, but it needs to be a bit more active on the map and find the enemy army. If a flak truck is just sitting out there doing nothing, that is 600 wasted. 600 wasted credits. Both are similar on their MCV timings, or at least service timings for the time being. That's waiting. And honestly, in a Soviet mirror, unless I know that my opponent also has a flag truck, I would be going way more aggressive because against an APC, flag can always just move around, kite around it, use the turn rate on the machine gun because it is a fixed mounted machine gun, and it can only fire forward, which kind of doesn't make sense with this design because it looks like it should be non-fixed machine gun type. But hey, they haven't found the technology for rotating things over in the Soviet Union, whenever Red Alert takes place. 1956 question mark. I don't recall exactly. Yeah, it's doing a smart thing now. Maybe even target fire with rocket launchers. Oh yes. Very good call, but hasn't found any kills just yet. MCV also providing some pushing cover. Flame tower is ready, so Gargamel is good. Nice. MCV has been revealed, and that spells the end of that, I guess. I feel they could have been way more aggressive than he actually was. Okay, Radical though, he's also playing it reminds me of Monaco Generals, the good old classic US of A construction vehicles, like bulldozers. They were always just going, I can build anywhere! Can't build there, sir! Those two statements followed right one after the other, followed by the other inevitably. Oh, fighting free rocket. Yes, please. Finally, flag truck is starting to pay off. It isn't yellow health now, but still shaving away rockets, which is not only 300 credit, it's also diminishing the anti-armor firepower. And it keeps contained. After all that's said and done, I guess it's okay. Oh, this is brutal. He's gonna deploy a Tesla coil right into the harvesters. That's gonna deny the mining, and that is gonna be a big win for Gargamel. Yeah, this is an idea I really can get behind. That's been too defensive. This is not in range. Man. This could have been so much better. I mean, right now there is still mining going on, of sorts at least. And on the right-hand side, Radical is completely unchallenged. Plus, he himself has snuck 2 of his tanks into the eco lines of Gargamel, receiving a reverse card. Sonny boy, I'm pushing you. Those 2 tanks, I've said it time and again, for harvester hunting, heavy tanks they are just, jack of all armor trades. They just blow up harvesters. They eat them for breakfast. Okay, that is a good call though. Using the flame towers, they've got insane DPS against strike. Radical still gets it. Sorry, Gargamel still gets it. So Radical has to really load pick. Those nades have the same amount of silicate, which I get them confused all the time. My apologies. again, Radical being forced into a defensive position for the first time in this game. Again, a very swingy game, gotta say. And Gargamel can now expand here onto the natural of Radical. They've basically swapped expansions. Except Gargamel got the keep hit as well in the way. And here's the flank. That is a very, very dense armor pack. 6 rockets, 5 rockets, 2 tanks. If this gets a hand onto the Harvester, again, early V2s. I like. Here is the radar though for Radical. Ha! This is gonna be super difficult. Big one. On the south, we're seeing one Harvester go down. We're seeing the 4 environment go down as well. That must be nice shot from V2. That's the cell. And on the north, we're also having a little turn. Trying to do it here. No. He's also trying to move onto the radar dome on the right hand side. Multiple attacks, multiple runs, but so are the right now, Gargamel is looking quite good for him. Also got the airfield right. Both do have the radar dome, but only one player has the cash to build an airfield right now. Having Yak advantage in the Soviet mirror. Did nothing. 2 more tanks still remaining. Series. That is the 4-1, and you know what? Surprise. There was one bonus replay. Let's check that one out. See what it said.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Right, we're in game number 6. 4-1 up is Radical Centrist right now. And the map that is gonna, not decided, but you know, leave him with bragging rights is going to be or Agono. Whoever made this map must also be a dad. This is a literal dad joke made map. Yeah. So much about that. Or a mom, I guess, but the OpenRA community is unfortunately a little male dominated. We've had a female player who was quite competitive way back, but it was probably like 6 years ago. Anyway. Just like with chess, just attracts a certain demographic. I think RTS are kind of intimidating to new players in general. Anyway, so what can we say about Organo? It is one of those maps where you must dispose of the fence, and since this is not company viewers, you don't get wire cutters. You cut wire by shooting it. This is the old school RTS way. Lots of infantry streaming forth from Radical. We switched over to Russia. The traitor. Yeah, no, Tesla Tech. And we do have France once more for Gargamel. Positions right now, Radical. And Gargamel trying to consolidate, but he's losing some rifles in the process. Not the worst early game for him just yet. The worst is yet to come, I guess. But that gives Radical time to set up. Okay, almost evens out the score. It's a nice little box here. Okay, rebound. Rebound from Gargamel. Right. So he's got one more rifle here. Just trying to intercept. Let's see. They're gonna find him. The patrol. Oh wait, no, that's Radical's rifle anyway. Oh my goodness. Costing skills, 100. I've definitely leveled those up over the past 8 years. You know, with age comes cognitive decline, that's why there are no older competitive RTS players. Seated once more in Warcraft 3, where some of the top dogs are like in my age now, ripe age of 37, 38, and you know, they're not competing at the top level anymore. It's noticeable that they're getting slower. So here we are. Casting skills apparently also decline. They're in free fall. Alrighty. So, Gargamel now with a slight lead. Army Valley lead as well. The timings are fairly even. There's again one medic being mixed in from Gargamel, which I really like, even though this time around there is no bruised infantry. Is he going to light tanks? Yes, he is. Certainly is once more. Is there a light vehicle for Radical? No. The Hollister doesn't count as a light vehicle. Okay, Gargamel's welder is about... One tank got sacked. That is the habitual sacking. Ritual sacrifice there. In the middle, Radical still holding on to a little advantage. Tank is going on a hunt, trying to find the infantry blob. This time around, 3 rockets already in position, 2 more here. So, oh, okay. Connect. Oh no, he's letting the capture get through, and he doesn't even kill off the rifles. Man, they did their job so well. The other side. Sole owner of the only oil derrick on Oregano. Yeah. How about a spice plantation? How about that? It's Oregano anyway. The spice must flow, as they used to say in Dune 2K. Radical going for his MCV already. Gargamel going for a pressure tank. Oh no, he's got the MCV. Very, very unnecessary. Very unwarranted. And now we're probably back to lead for Radical. Yes, we are. Plus 1.5k armor lead. That is nasty. This early into the game speaks volumes. Oh no. Oh no. No base defense being ready. This is just an absolute blunder. Blunderfest. Oh! The MCV could get in for second. No! Blunderfest 2000. What about the MCV? Dead. This is straight up dead. That is one flank tower. Okay. GG! What a wild series! Man, I'm just so sad that there is no more games in this series. I'm gonna have to check the replay ladder daily. By the way, if you haven't, check it out, oraladder.net. You can download all the replays, and Gargamel goes by Gargamel, whereas Radical Centrist goes by Toilet Break BRB. So highly recommend scouring the internet for replays yourself. Yeah, this has been a highly enjoyable afternoon for me casting, getting the casts done. Wild series, and yeah, shout out to both those players for delivering some hilarious games with some absolutely unforeseen consequences. Basically, a clown fiasco start to finish, but of the good variety, the best variety. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.